Greetings, everyone. Welcome to our episode 3 of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let's start by jumping off a building. No. We have a paraglider now, so we are free to leave the this area. But instead of doing that right now, what we're going to do is just mop up for some secrets, and we are going to also take on the stone talus. So the paraglider is a very useful item, of course, as you can see. Link no longer has to die to his death, falling from tall buildings, which is nice. We're just going to make our way back, make sure that we are fully equipped, hopefully, ready to go. Bomb arrow, fire arrow. These are really good arrows. We kind of found them in the area already from the last couple episodes. First overworld boss, Stone Talus, lies here in the Forest of Spirits. So this guy's actually pretty interesting. I remember fighting him from the first time I played the game, but he's got one weakness. That's not how you do it. Link, come on. Is it time for a death montage? Maybe, but he's got this exposed piece of rock on his back. That's what you hit to damage him. The bow's actually not too bad, but there's a better way to kind of do it. You can kind of lock onto it, but eventually you do run out of arrows, so you need to figure out something else. Yeah, we just got punched in the face. He deals a lot of damage. If he hits you, it's over. But basically what you want to do, you want to climb on top of him, and hopefully not get hit. That doesn't work either. But here's the easy way to do it. You can just stand on top of him when he activates. Sometimes you get pushed off like what happened there, but in one of my tries, he was actually able to stay on when the boss activated. But basically, you just want to get on top of him and wail at the rock on top of him. There we go. See? Much easier. Ouch. Just wail at him. And with that, he's gone. Dead. Our first boss defeated. And he drops a bunch of amber and ruby and stuff. Rubies, I think you need to complete a side quest, so we're just going to hold on to them. But there are some other secrets in the area. If you go back to the first shrine area, there's a chest that's underwater, which you can use with your Magnus rune. Just pick that baby up. Yum. Amber. And then in order to get across the mud lake, oh my goodness, can't even talk. I found that there's this plank in that same lake, and you can just walk it over. And you can use it to connect land with the platform that the chests are on. There's probably another way to do it too. But this is just the one that I found that works. Make sure you line it up just right. There you go. Make sure you don't fall in either. Ice arrow. That's good. We'll take it. And some more fire arrows. Cool. Good loot. Now we're in the snowy mountains. Or it's not really what the area is called, but that's just what I called it impromptu. And getting ourselves killed by falling into the icy water. But the reason why we're here, actually, is that there is a cave just beyond the waterfall area, the far end of this area here. And there's a bunch of chests. Link loves his loot. Some more arrows. Very good. And some fire arrows. Beautiful. That's a beaut. And back to the ice cube that we walked past earlier, that I tried to blow up with a bomb, by the way. What you need to do is just use fire on it. Obviously. Obviously, right? Unless you're thick-headed like me, then you didn't quite get it the first time around. But you get a seed. Another Korok found. So we're going to teleport to the Jaibai Shrine. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but there's another Korok seed that can be found just behind it by lifting this metal door and then picking up the rock. Boom. Ah, here's a good one. There's another Korok seed that's on top of the old man's cabin. How about that? So what I did, I just teleported to the shrine on that ridge there, and then you can just paraglide your way down. Easy. And it's good to collect these seeds early, as many as you can, so that you can eventually you can use them to upgrade your inventory slots, which we'll need. So the next two secrets are some good stuff. If you can just paraglide from basically, I guess, this area, there's another Korok seed that is right near or next to under the plateau that you were just on. And the moment you touch down outside the plateau, another secret opens up, which you'll see in the next scene. You can teleport back to the plateau, and you can find it. So, some more jelly guys. This Korok seed is hidden same way as before. Metal door, and then you can just lift the rock. I'm not finding all the secrets in the game, but these are just the ones that I found just during my playthrough. Little interesting thing of note here. Cute little fox. Hello, little fox. I shoot him with an arrow, right? And then he disappears. How crazy is that? The fox has like mystical powers. Disappears. Where did that little fox go? Anyway. You can fast travel back to the area that you started in, that the game started in. Temple of Resurrection. Sorry, Shrine of Resurrection. We got a side quest for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. No idea. But where Link arose, or woke up in the beginning of the game, you can return there after leaving the Great Plateau once to find a Korok seed. So now we're all set. Collaboration with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We're not interested. Or if we do that, it will be much later. But what I do to leave the plateau now is I just travel to the tower, and then I can just paraglide my way off of it, going in the direction that the game wants you to in order to continue the main quest. So here we are, the outpost ruins. It's raining. Really, you get to see just how devastated the kingdom became. But what we're going to do is we're going to collect these ancient springs. I think they're used for something. I'm still not quite sure what yet. Amber. Bonus. I think that's a good crafting material as well. We'll do a little save. There are some chests and other weapons that are scattered throughout the area here, so it might be good to just scavenge around. We'll take a moment or two, and we'll just look for stuff. Typical, inventory is full. We need to dump something. It's actually the exact same bow that we already have, but I guess we'll just drop it, and we'll just get a new one. Because why not? Yes, I'm a hoarder. Link is a hoarder. Just want to take everything we can get our grubby little hands on. You never know when you might need them. So what is this? Halberd? It's rusty, though. Rusty, but deadly. Claymore, rusty claymore. Alright. So yeah, take the opportunity to do a little scavenging or whatnot. I don't think I was as aggressive with the edits going through this part, because I wanted to just, I don't know, go through the exploration and you know, feel that wonderment of exploring Hyrule again. It's been quite a few years since I played this game the first time. I haven't beaten it, never beaten it, but I think with this YouTube playthrough, I will dedicate myself to trying to beat it. I will do it for the YouTube. But also because it's a good game as well. It's very, very, very good. And there's a lot of stuff in the game as well. So all these weapons, I don't know if it's something that we want to drop and pick up some of this stuff or not. I guess we will. We'll take the broadsword. But on our way up towards the next spot that we need to go for the main quest, I actually forget what it is right now. There are a couple shrines we'll come across, some new enemies as well. Here we've got these new guys, these much bigger, taller goblins. like in my Neverwinter playthrough, I gotta save before I battle these guys, because you never know when you're gonna die. Never know. So we're gonna see what we can do to just take them out from afar. We missed the first shot. We hit him with the second one. Trying to get that headshot there. It looks like we got that. Game tells me to crouching increases your stealth in the middle of battle. Looks like I crouched there for whatever reason. Trying to get a hold of the controls here. Like I said in the previous episode, sometimes my mind, I get it confused with the Xbox controller. So I want to press, you know, B where A is and A where B is on the Switch controller, and it's just messed up. But anyway, we killed him by freezing him with that ice arrow. That ice arrow was very, very useful. Great find. Grab these monster parts. There's a couple more over to the left from where we were from the road. Choo-choos. Die. Another one of these guys. We'll just freeze them. That was a good strategy. I missed the first shot, unfortunately, but there you go. Hit him while you're down. Absolutely savage. Love it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the playthrough so far. I wanted to hit that fox again, but it seems it was a little bit too fast for me. I love the animals. Save the animals. I'm all for it. We've got more goblins over here. And, he's carrying a mop. Okay, so we'll freeze him while we'll just kill his friends. Let's see. Here we go. Throwing spear. Doing our best to dodge these guys while getting our hits in. Nice. No one bites the dust. But I am interested in that mop, though. That's funny. Wooden mop. Okay, we'll take it. Let's see what else might be in the area before we move forward. I think there's a chest in here. Let's go into the next room. Yeah, where's a chest? Another traveler's bow. Not gonna worry about it, because it's all the same thing. We do have some shields we could get rid of, though. Yeah. Now we've got a shrine ahead. It's best, I think, to do the shrines as you kind of see them, because the more spirit orbs you collect, the sooner you can get a health or stamina upgrade. And that's very useful, because as you go through the game, you progress further, you'll just encounter harder enemies. So it's best to get whatever advantage you can as early as you can. Boschkala. So yeah, let's do this one. Alright, so we've arrived. Boschkala. So this one isn't a trial or anything. Unlike the other ones where you get like some kind of ability at the beginning of the trial. These trials are just, or these shrines are just of skill or particular gameplay elements. This one is the wind guides you. So clearly it has something to do with using these wind vents. And you can use your new paraglider to get through it. Pretty cool. We'll take the amber out of the chest here. And I do notice that the game does autosave for you after a while, but I still am old-fashioned, I guess, doing hard saves. This is the first trial. You don't die even if you fall into the black pit. I didn't know that at the first time I did this, but I did save it just in case, of course, Link died or fell into the pit, and then I would die anyway. But this one actually isn't all that hard if you're trying to just get from the beginning to the end. There is a chest behind us, we'll see. You go down the ramp, and there's a chest on the little enclave to the right. So there is a trick to getting this. You can't just jump over and grab the ledge and climb over. You have to use the wind gust to kind of position yourself over to the chest. So let's try it out. So just getting from the beginning to where the end is, easy. This is my first try, and I thought, okay, maybe I could just do it that way. We were very close, but... Close, but no cigar. And, thankfully, you don't die, you just lose one heart. So, the next try, didn't quite get it. Third time is the charm. Let's see what happens here. He's able to climb up. Good boy. And we get a soldier's claymore doing 20 points of damage. That's awesome. We'll take it. We need to get rid of something. Let's get rid of this woodcutter's axe finally, because we don't need it. We'll definitely take this bad boy. Awesome. And now let's wrap up this shrine. Awesome. So, another shrine completed, and we walk back into the Kingdom of Hyrule at sunset. So here's a river. We can't really swim it because we don't have enough stamina, really, but you could if you wanted to. But we're not going to. Because there's no point, because there's a bridge behind us. Now, what caught my eye here was this ore vein. And I was looking at it, I was like, well, what's a good way to kind of break into it? I don't want to break my weapons. Here I'm using it. I was like, maybe there's something that we'll get that will open this, but later on I've discovered that you can just break those apart with bombs. Real easy like. at the time when I first came across it, I didn't know. So I probably missed out on some, whatever the things it gives you, either opals maybe, or amber. I think those things respawn too, so we'll see plenty more of them throughout our adventure. Got some goblins here. We got a camp of them. Let's do something that I enjoy the most. Causing chaos. Blow up all these guys. Whew. Looks like we got one alive, though. The mop took care of him. And we've got ourselves a chest. A soldier's bow. Okay. I think that's a good bow. So we're gonna get rid of one of our weaker bows. We'll get rid of this traveler's bow. We'll pick this thing up. Yeah, we'll take it. So now we'll cross the bridge. Proxim Bridge. And up ahead, we see, really, one of our first NPCs, if you don't count the old man that we came across earlier. A Hyrule civilian. Or, just who is this guy exactly? Let's talk to him. Maybe somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now. Well, let's just say it's better than most. His name is Brigo. Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I was getting tired of talking to myself. By the by, I'm not talking about mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers. He's just talking to himself. He's going on and on. But that's not the only strange thing that's happened. Those long-deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. You know what that means, don't you? The end is here. He's crazy.
Ah.
Some of them can move.
Oh.
Yeah, it was your lightning-fast reflexes. Be careful. Let's see what else he talks about. Let's talk to him again. What are you doing? So he's a patroller.
Ah.
Ask me whatever you want. Okay. Well, I need directions. Let's talk about Kariko Village.
Ah.
Other side of the Dueling Peaks, there's a stable. Stop there and ask someone for directions.
Ah.
Let's talk to him about it. Let's ask him about Hyrule Castle. How many lives you got? Guarantee it's not enough.
Ah.
Let's ask him about, I guess the Great Plateau. Why not? How would you even begin to scale that cliff?
Ah.
Link doesn't need to climb it. He can teleport. It's magic. Alright. Oh, we got another little camp here. We'll interrupt their little dance. Nice. Oh, there's a chest over here. Open this baby up. An opal. Okay. Throwing spear. I was curious at the time about this Korok leaf. It's very interesting. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it pushes objects back. So I think I was just thinking about maybe getting rid of it, but who knows. We're going to use our deadly wooden mop to sneak our way into this camp. Avoiding that guy on the right there. He's on the lookout. Shh. I'm hunting goblins. So far, so good. There we go. He didn't even wake up his friends either. Use that rusty broadsword. Let's see if we can sneak up on these guys. Get them right in there while they're sleeping. I think I wanted to take their weapons. But I pressed the wrong button. Boomer mistake. Oh, that was a bit too close. Oh, Poco Bat. We'll just chuck it at him. Ah. So that one probably could have gone better. But we survived, and we got a green rupee. You are on the path to becoming the richest in Hyrule. Another opal. We'll take it. So we are back to the road now. You never know where there could be secrets. For whatever reason, this log caught my eye. And it was pretty good that I decided to venture up it, because we've got ourselves a familiar kind of thing here with the flower. So if we keep on chasing it, it will turn into a Korok, and it will give us a seed. Or it will reveal the Korok, I should say. Cool. So we've got 10 seeds now. We didn't collect all the seeds in the Great Plateau. There are still, I think, a handful left. I just don't know where they are. But there are some really good resources online. I think the website's called Zelda Dungeon. They have a really good walkthrough, and I found another cool website with an interactive map. I think it's still them as well, but you can just Google it and you'll find somebody. I'm not really using guides too intensively, but I do want to follow a certain kind of pathway as I'm trying to get through the game, following the main quest and doing some stuff on the side as far as when I come across it. Eventually I'll get to the part of the game that is going to be completely new to me. So, and I'll tell you guys when that happens. I think we're still a few hours away from it. But anyway, this guy Jiro, he lives out in the woods. I saw it from where I found the Korok. Saw smoke, so I just walked towards it. And you can buy and sell stuff to him. Like I said, though, a lot of items in this game are either used for crafting, made for elixirs, or they are required for some side quest. So I'm not exactly going to sell everything. I could sell a lot of stuff. If I want to make some quick money, I could sell the food recipes that I've made, but I'm not going to. I'll get rid of the old shirt, and I think that's the only thing that I sell. And I'm just going to hold on to everything else. We'll just move on. Iron Shroom, which increases your defense. And just a little bit further up the road, well, actually behind from where we were, there's this rock and this hole. And it's naturally obvious what to do, right? You push the boulder in the hole. Korok found. So this is in the exact same area with those guys. Ones that are shooting whatever from the water. I forgot how to defeat them, actually. You can just use your shield to deflect the rocks back at them, and that'll kill them. But we are just using our bomb arrows like a maniac. But it's a good way to get rid of just groups of enemies really quickly. And the explosions look nice, too. But we gotta set up another chest, so we can open this baby up. Soldier shield. I think that's the best shield that we have at the moment. So that can just go in the inventory. We're gonna make our way to the tower, though. We're gonna activate the tower. When you activate the tower, it'll reveal the map for us. So we'll do that. Why not? So we just have to cross the river. Luckily, we can use these rocks here to help us get across, so that we don't expend too much of our stamina. And let's see if this lookout spotted us yet. Nope. Looks like we're good. We'll sneak up a little bit. Make sure he doesn't get alerted. And then we're just going to climb up. He hasn't seen us yet, but he knows that we're there. Huh. I was waiting for him to actually, I guess, go back to not being alerted. But it looks like that doesn't work. Oh, it does, actually. If I waited a little bit longer, the question mark would have gone away. But it doesn't matter. We'll kill him. And then we've got his friends living inside that little cave up ahead. So, Link, what are you going to do? That is the question. What are you going to do? We're going to sneak up, because I think we're out of bomb arrows. Another alternative way we could have done this, since we're out of bomb arrows, we could have just used our bombs. But instead, we decided to alert all three of them. And we get stabbed in the back. KO'd. Let's try it again. So we don't even care. We let this guy alert his friends. We're gonna just hope that we can do this battle right without getting ourselves killed. Nice. We've got a guy that's shooting arrows at us, and the other guy, he's just chilling. Probably use our arrows, let's say, if we wanted to do some range battle. Headshot, that's nice. He wasn't even alerted to the whole thing. But he's got a shield, though. So we gotta be careful. We gotta dance with this guy. Because he can kill us. Real easy. Alright. The shield gone, but our claymore broke. Oh. Oh, we dodged right at the right moment. Some good skill play from Link. We'll take his spiked Boko shield, though. That's probably real good. Let's see if they had any good loot in their cave. Got some arrows, though. Arrows are good. What's this? Nothing. Not a thing. We don't need any of this stuff, but we will take the arrows, though, right? Maybe not. I just walked right past the arrows like they were nothing. But there is a chest over here. Another Korok leaf. It's actually a good thing that we kept the Korok leaf, because we can move the boat with it. Can direct the sails. The wind. Very neat mechanic. Very cool. Now, the only thing that I saw at first was just the rock. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's another one of those times where you just lift up the rock and, you know, you'll get a Korok seed. correct on the first assumption. So now we're at 12. But I just decided for the heck of it, since it reminded me of the lake in the Great Plateau, that there are chests that are buried underneath the water. So, what I need, or what you can do, is that you can just drag the chest up and just use the boat to kind of maneuver yourself when you're in range, and you can just use the magnesis to lift up the chests. Get some good weapons. So we got a soldier spear there. There's at least a couple more chests we can pick up. Another soldier's bow. I think we can get rid of one of our other weaker bows for it. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Boom. That one we're a little too far away. And there's another one on the opposite end of the lake, so we'll just move our way over there. Let's get ourselves a little bit closer. There's plenty of fish in this lake as well if we wanted to go fishing with our bow and arrow. Get this baby. Amber, okay. And it looks like that's it, so we're just gonna take ourselves right back to where we found the boat. And we'll get this last chest here. There you go. An opal. Alright. It's mesmerizing. So finally, let's go after this tower. He's trying to shoot us. Not gonna happen. We just missed one shot with our fire arrows. Fire arrows are very valuable, Link. Come on. We're down to 2 hearts, though. Let's heal up. Eating some steak. So we got 3 of these guys, and we've got someone who's shooting arrows at us too. So we gotta be strategic here with our movements and hits. Oh, good dodge. Nice, Link. Oh, who's your daddy? Traveler's Claymore. So we're not even gonna bother with the bow here. We're just gonna get up close and personal with him. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah, that's how you do it. Take their steak. And now we can finally get to the tower. I mean, you didn't have to kill those guys to get to the tower, but I had to. Dueling Peaks Tower. That's what this region is called, by the way. Dueling Peaks. So we'll do this audacious climb. But eventually we're at the top and we can activate the tower. Put our Shika slate into it. Beautiful. And with the tower activated, the region on the map is revealed. And we also get a new ability, Sheikah's Sensor. So now we can scan, or will automatically be detecting nearby shrines as we adventure throughout the world. Very convenient. So we get to hear that annoying beeping. You can turn it off though, but I think I keep it on for most of the playthrough actually. Cool. So we can look out into the world. We've got a beep nearby. It's actually just in the inner valley area thingy ahead of us. But I was actually just looking at the just the sheer size and scope of the world. Even though I never tried it, I guess you could climb these mountains ahead of us and get to the peaks. I don't think I actually ever did that. But eventually when we have more stamina, we can definitely probably try that. So we'll go back across the river, move ever closer towards our goal, towards completing this main quest that we're on, where the game wants us to go. Looks like there's nothing here, though. Yeah, I don't see anything. Got a torch. There is a chest. Okay, that's something. Flint. So, since there was a cooking pot there, I decided to start making one of our elixirs. So, we've got plenty of frogs, and we've got plenty of monster parts, so I used the bobblekin guts. And together it makes us a hasty elixir, which just increases our movement speed for a certain amount of time. So we'll just make all this until we run out of frogs. And that means we made something a little bit better. It's a mid-level instead of a low-level elixir like the last one. So we'll hold on to those until we need them. Sneaky River Snail. Cool. I guess this is more of a ravine, right, than a valley. I don't know why I called it a valley before. It's very weird. But we've got ourselves another new enemy up ahead here. They're just chilling, looking at us. See how much health we can get off these guys before they get in close. Too late. They're a little fast, huh? We're using this torch though. We gotta get rid of that. We gotta use something a little bit stronger. Oof. These guys are brutal. And they've got a lot of attacks too, all different kinds of attacks. Looks like we took them out though. Lizalfo? Damn, couldn't even pronounce that right. Lizalfo. Well, we got a new monster part. He's trying to push a boulder. I guess they're made out of metal, so we can lift them up. Alright. Very interesting. So yeah, we have another of these ore veins. So we'll just blow it up. Blowing up is always a solution to problems in this game. Just blow them up. Rock salt. So we've got another shrine actually across the river. That's what the beeping is telling us. Yep, right there. And another ore vein. The world is ready for exploitation. Looks like we've got another something that's hidden here. Breakable wall. Breakable rock. We got a chest. Game just throwing bows at us. really wants us to make sure we have our bows. So we can drop the weakest of them. And actually, it was the exact same bow that we dropped. The 14 was actually the attack value of the one that I had. Now you know. So we can activate this shrine now. So, let's see what this shrine is all about. Ah. Ridahi. So this one's actually pretty interesting. Timing is critical. So we need to put the ball in the hole. First one's easy. And because I can't help myself, gotta make sure there are no secrets. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. But just to be safe, I gotta walk it. Yeah. Nothing. Alright. So in order to activate these platforms, we have to, gotta put our balls in the hole. Timing is critical, Link. There you go. Masterfully done. It's almost as if he's done this before. Except he wasn't even standing on the platform when it activated. Come on, Link. We just have one more puzzle to get through, and this is actually the most difficult one out of the three, as you would expect. You gotta time it just right to get the ball over the dip and into the hole. Nope, that's not gonna work. There we go. Eventually, he gets it. Now, we've got a chest on the left, though. This in itself was a puzzle to figure out. At first, I was like, well, am I supposed to use Magnus or something? Maybe? There's no water, so that's not going to work. I see these barrels down on the platform to the right. It's like, huh. So let's get one of the barrels up on the platform with us here. Alright, so this is not going to work. So I pick up the next barrel. And I'm like, well, maybe it can go on top of it. Nope. And I'm like, we can put it on top of the button to activate the ramp thing. And the ramp will be high enough for us to get the chest. Am I right? Yes. So, that's what the barrel's for. Just put the barrel on there, and then we'll wait for the platform to come back over, and we can just, boop, get that chest. Climber's Bandana. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fashionable item with a stat bonus. Boom. Link's looking good now. Little hippie-ish, but still looking good. Now that's a good way to die, Link. Let's figure out some other way to get to the end of the shrine. Good man. We found ourselves a ladder. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The shrine. Not that difficult, but it's an interesting puzzle. And that's something that I really like about this game. I like the puzzles. Makes you think a little bit, but they're just fun to complete. And every shrine you complete, you get yourselves a spirit orb. And we need those orbs. Another drop in the spirit orb bucket. Boom. We are on our way. Up and up. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it here for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.